Hey, it's Remy and Marty here, 92.3 WIL with Jon Pardi.
Sup?
We're here for Boots and Bourbon, and it's going to be a good night. Party, I mean, how tired of you saying, hey, it's going to be a party with Party?
Never.
But it's true, though.
Got to keep the party going, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so you've been married. You guys got married during COVID, last year, quarantine. What is something that someone told you about marriage that you didn't think was true, but actually is true? Like, I know that coming from a non-married guy. I'm just curious. Like, if there's something about marriage that you're like, oh, please, they're full of it. And you're like, no, that actually is true.
All I can tell you is marry the right one.
Yes. That's actually the best advice you could tell somebody.
It honestly is, because I feel like when you find the right one, it's
doesn't
easy.
change.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't go from, everyone's like, oh, I'm married now, it's different. I was like, well, it's not for me. It's the same as when we first met. It's still amazing. It's still the best. She's still the best. She teaches me things. And that's about it. And the one thing COVID taught me about weddings is, like, I know everybody wants to have this huge damn wedding, invite every in-law and cousins. Let me tell you, though, a 70-person wedding is way better than a 300-person wedding.
Yeah. It's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot. Well, I mean, it's not about, it's a lot cheaper, and it's a lot more intimate and real. You don't have, like, your cousins throwing up in the bathroom before a ceremony, or I don't know. It's just it's a lot more romantic. So I know it's hard to squeeze a list down because you want all your friends. But I was reading about Blake Shelton's wedding, and he was like, I love his quote. It's like, we got married. It was small, basically like off. I mean, I'm sorry if you didn't get invited, but it was just all my immediate people.
Yeah.
And I felt his pain, but I was like, at the same time, if you're his real friend, be like, I totally get it, dude. I didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
You wanted it small, and that's how a lot of my friends were. And we're gonna start doing a little, kind of like a party here on our anniversary. I think we're gonna do it in California, so we invite a lot more people. But during 2020, it was a lot harder.
Yeah.
But it was really more romantic, I will say.
I was going back through some old videos. 9 years ago, I took a video of you singing in a radio studio, Missing You Crazy.
Yeah.
What for you, did you imagine yourself at this point 9 years ago? What were you thinking on that first radio tour as you kind of like set out?
Man, that was...
Your hair is shorter now.
Yeah, long hair. I sometimes I would wear the cowboy hat with the long hair, and the label would hate it, and then it all changed. Like Bobby Young says the best, man, it all changed when you put the cowboy hat on. It's like, I've been trying to tell you guys that. But I mean, it was just like the long hair went away, and everybody just didn't have long hair anymore. And
Right.
When I moved to Nashville, I was like, I'm gonna grow my hair out. Except my hair does not look good long. It like grows this way. Like if it was the 70s, I could have like the fro.
It would have been perfect for a hat, too.
Walk
I
up
think
in here.
that's about what it was when you were
It's just like it grew up and out, not down. But no, I mean, it's been a ride. It's been struggles. It's been goals reached and more goals that you want, and I wouldn't want it any other way. And it's been a fun time, especially through the pandemic. We grew without being on the road, and I don't know. It's been crazy. But if you would ask me in 2012 what I was going to do, I'd probably tell you the same thing. Take over the damn world.
Yeah.
I always said that because what else can you do?
Yeah.
Right.
You
Big ambitions.
You got the whole world, man.
Right.
I mean, you can't stop just the United States be good for me.
Well, it's been fun. It's been fun to watch. It's been fun to watch the ride. Now you got farm animals.
You got some Highland cows. And
Your party.
That's what you did.
Sorry,
That's
the
what,
party animals.
But that's what he did last year. You were clearing out a bunch of land.
yeah, no,
During COVID.
we got fences up now. We got 5 goats and 4 cows. And
Will you ever get alpacas?
nah,
Llamas?
nah.
Are you just done with the animals? You're like, we got it.
I like the easy. The cows are easy, and the goats they're semi-easy. They like to get out,
Yeah,
but they don't go far. They just want to go to the next patch of grass so they can chow on it, and then they want to come back.
Do you have a lawnmower besides the goats?
Yeah, a whole lot.
Yeah.
Got a lot of lawnmowers. So many lawnmowers.
So who did you have tapestries? I think they're called tapestries, right? Is that what they
Yeah, it's
call
like
these?
a bed sheet.
Yeah. So this is actually yours. When you go to bed tonight, this is what you're gonna
When
go
the
to bed.
band pees in their bed, we clean them up, we make art out of them.
You can see a lot of the yellow tint down
Yeah,
there.
you know, there was a big piece
I think this
right
one,
there.
this one's my favorite though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the story behind this one was
Here, let me move my drink. I'm
okay,
sorry.
yeah. So Terry and Lee, he's a guitar player, bass player, like they get really into Wii bowling. Like so they were playing Wii bowling and Terry like went for it and then fell back on Lee and he stayed there like holding the beer and somebody caught this most amazing photo and then we made the Titanic like they were
Well, look how they're
up here.
perfectly. They're looking into the sunset.
and they're happy.
Yeah.
So
it's,
great.
It's pretty amazing. We're trying to get more of it. These things I think we found online. A lot of people think that's me, and I was like, that's not me. But Palominos are awesome.
They are. So, is there a TV show you'd want to be on? If someone said, "Hey, we want you on a show," do you have one that you'd pick?
I don't know. Whatever pays
You'll
the bills.
take anything, right?
Whatever pays the bills.
Everyone talks about Yellowstone.
Yellowstone?
Yeah. That's a TV show that a lot of country artists.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's cool.
Have you done Family Feud? I feel like that would be a fun show.
Family Feud's good because it's just one episode.
Yeah.
A lot
One
of
and done.
A lot of if we do get a script, it's like 4 months. And you're like, well, you know, why we got 4 months coming out of a pandemic is like. No, we want to start touring. It's like it'd be fun to be on a show, but you got to really think like, are you an actor or are you a country singer?
Yeah.
And that's the fine line you got to walk. And I don't know, I saw Tim and Faith are doing that.
Yeah.
And they can do that. I'm still out here
You're
trying
hustling.
to get to the Tim McGraw spot where I can take a whole year off and film a show, but not there yet. But yeah, man, I'm always open for hopping in when I can, or like, if you could tell me next year this amount of time, but it never really works out because,
We have things to do.
we got a thing to do. I got an album to make, so that's the whole thing with shows. But popping in for a couple weeks would be fun, or during.
Just feel like a little guest spot, like Stapleton on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, some
Right.
That was real
Some-
quick.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
And he just laid there, I think.
Like, but yeah, something like that's fun. But yeah, I'm up for whatever.
Tequila Time, latest single.
I love it.
Every time I hear it, I feel like you should be taking shots of tequila, though.
Definitely.
You have to. It's a must.
Yes.
Well,
What's your tequila of choice?
Siempre is really good, and Casamigos.
People love the Casamigos.
I brought my trumpet tonight. Do you need it?
I mean, if you want to play it.
Okay.
Actually, the Código is really good. George's tequila is really good.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
That's how badly he really wanted you to play it.
Yeah, right.
He's
Just
like, sure,
next
let's talk
thing.
about George Strait.
I think Código out, bring your trumpet, we'll be all right.
And then we'll call it a night. And
Every time I hear the trumpet part, I just want to bust out the trumpet and learn it. So
It's really easy.
it sounds like it. Yeah. I don't know if I can get that high anymore though. The lips.
We all can get high.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I don't even know where to take that one. There's a lot of directions.
There's a lot of directions.
Yeah.
On that note.
Yeah. Remy Marty, Jon Pardi. Dude, thanks for doing this, man.
No
Appreciate
problem.
it. Here we go. Boots and Bourbon. 92.3 WIL.